Antonio Gramsci sought to implement his ideas in Italy not only at the theoretical level but also through active political struggle. His influence extended far beyond his writings, through the organizations he helped build, the strategies he devised for the working class, and, most importantly, his emphasis on transforming civil society. His contributions profoundly shaped Italy's political, cultural, and intellectual life. 1. Putting ideas into action. Gramsci's political activities. The Factory Council movement, 1919–1920. Gramsci supported the model of factory councils, self-managed structures created by workers in Turin. These councils allowed direct participation in production and held the potential to generate a kind of sub-hegemony. His aim was not just to secure economic rights, but to cultivate a working class equipped with cultural and political consciousness. Impact. These councils became central to the Biennio Rosso, the Red 2 Years, a wave of labor uprisings in Italy from 1919 to 1920. This movement demonstrated how radical Gramsci's ideas were in practice. Hammer and wrench 2. Transforming civil society. One of Gramsci's most innovative contributions was his analysis of the role of civil society in the production of hegemony. Institutions like education, religion, family, and the media were not neutral. They were ideological tools of the ruling class. Gramsci emphasized the role of organic intellectuals, who could organize counter-hegemony within these areas. He argued that revolutionary change would be impossible without transforming the cultural structure of society. Impact. This approach led the Italian Communist Party to organize not only workers, but also teachers, journalists, and artists. Gramsci's strategy reframed revolution as a cultural struggle, not just a class struggle. 3. Bridging theory and practice. The prison notebooks. After being imprisoned by Mussolini in 1926, Gramsci wrote the Prison Notebooks, which became a cornerstone of modern Marxist thought. These writings expanded classical Marxism by introducing concepts like hegemony, civil society, historical bloc, and passive revolution. Impact. The notebooks influenced leftist movements worldwide and guided long-term strategic planning within the Italian Communist Party. 4. Building hegemony and party transformation. Gramsci believed the Communist Party should not solely aim to seize state power but also build hegemony within society. He envisioned the party as the modern prince, the organic representative of the people. Impact. After Gramsci, the Italian Communist Party adopted a strategy of cultural hegemony, shifting from class confrontation to broader societal consensus. This made it one of the strongest leftist forces in Europe from the 1940s through the 1970s. 5. Struggles against fascism and failure. Gramsci attempted to unite the working class and peasantry into a common political bloc, but the Communist Party failed to engage the peasantry and middle class effectively. This vacuum was filled by Mussolini's fascist party, which gained control during Gramsci's imprisonment. Impact. Gramsci's deep self-critique in his writings reflected this failure and marked a strategic shift. He concluded that counter-hegemony could only be achieved through not just economic resistance, but also cultural and intellectual transformation. General impact. Gramsci's legacy in Italy paved the way for the development of cultural Marxism. Brought education, media, and culture to the forefront of revolutionary thought. His theory of hegemony became a framework for resisting fascism. Shaped long-term organizing strategies for the Italian left. Influenced the post-1968 resurgence of leftist thought across Europe, especially in Germany and France. Gramsci's ideas shifted the revolutionary focus from armed struggle to cultural transformation, marking a crucial distinction from Lenin. These ideas, born and tested in Italy, now form the foundation of critical pedagogy, radical democracy, and cultural studies around the world.